MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, spring training action from the Cactus League between the San Diego Padres and the Athletics. A chance now to give you a look at the Padres starting lineup. Dero, daytime road game for him. What you got?
Matty, the key in this one for this lineup is they got to stay staunch in the middle of the plate. They can't start swinging at everything or this guy will abuse them. He'll start flipping up the rosin bag. They have to sit over those 17 inches and hold to that.
Digging in, Jose Perella. He will lead this one off today. To short. Simeon's got it. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. Next to the plate for the Padres, Carlos Asuaje. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one just missed outside. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Olson comes up with it. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Hosmer around first, on his way to second now. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. Behind 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Count remains at 0-2. Line drive to center field. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. At the plate, Dustin Fowler. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the game.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Headley's got it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Striding in for Oakland, Marcus Semien. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. Lifted in the air out to right. Myers on the move. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting third.
Into the box now, Stephen Piscotty, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Now the 1-0. Very weakly on the ground. It rolls foul for strike 1. A 1-1. Swung on and missed for strike number 2.
This offense has been warned. If they didn't know already, now they do know. He's got his A-game fastball with him today.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, Dero, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
And there's ball 1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
The 1-2. Back up the middle. Fielded by Galvis. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. We've played an inning. No score here on. Stepping up to the plate, Corey Spangenberg. He'll get us started in the top of the second. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. And he takes a cold strike one.
1-1.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. On deck, the dangerous Chase Headley. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. Digging in the switch hitter, Chase Headley. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Chopped weakly to the right. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And he is out on the tag. Stepping up now, Manuel Margot. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And that misses for ball one.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
That's the name of the game right there, boys. Get on base any way possible. They're not all going to be beauties, but that one falls in front of the left fielder for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Freddie Galvis. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 home is in there for strike number 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes down.
The 1-2. Right side, but it's well fouled. No score here as we play inning number 2. And a fastball just a bit up.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Now another 2-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
A.J. Ellis is at the plate as he looks at ball one. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. It's 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And that's going to be high 2-2 now. Rounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Smoke toward third. On to first, and the Padre threat goes by the boards as that ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors. And that brings up Chad Pinder. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So he needs to continue to attack early and get some quick outs, attack the strike zone on the first and second pitch.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. A bouncer up the middle. And there's one away.
Batting fifth,
Next up for the A's, Matt Joyce. First pitch coming. Here it is. He pulls this one into right. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Into the box now, Steve Lombardozzi. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. In there, a base hit. Coming to the plate now, Josh Fegley. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's set and the pitch. A swing and he pops him up on the infield. And the infield fly rule will be in effect here. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity. Popped him up. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A's strand a couple. We'll move to the third with no. Striding in once again, Jose Pirela. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
The left fielder, number 2.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Liner towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Carlos.
Digging in for his second at bat, Carlos Asuaje. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. In there, and it's even at 1.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though. That fastball that's high in the zone.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. Fowler's under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Will Myers hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-1. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes. And that will retire the side. Padres leave 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Up next, the speedy outfielder Dustin Fowler. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Center fielder, Dustin Fowler.
Ready. Here's the first offering. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. The 1-0. Bounce to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, number 10.
Ready for another chance? Marcus Semien. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
Now batting. Right
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. 2 out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is. He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that into memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Piscotty is off of first with 2 away. 2-1 to the A's first baseman. Now the 2-1. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Margot looks up. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Matt Olson connects for a 2-run home run. And Oakland has moved out in front here 2-0.
This is just one of those parks where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more during the day. This is the first one of the day, but we might see a few more before this one's over.
Now batting.
In now, Chad Pinder. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Myers waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But the Athletics strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. We played 3 full. It's now 2-0 Oakland. Digging in to try it again, Corey Spangenberg comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Jarrell Cotton is out from the bullpen now as he'll work in his 3rd game so far this spring. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
And that'll get down for a base hit. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. Spangenberg takes the turn at third. He wants it all. Safe at the plate. And the deficit is down to only one now.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
Here's Chase Headley. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Grounded to the right. Pinder from the outfield grass. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Padres. Center
Digging
fielder.
in now for San Diego, Manuel Margot. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Left side, taken in by Simeon. And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw.
Shortstop.
In now, Freddie Galvis. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Runners off for second. 0-1 pitch on its way. Popped him up. Chapman over to his right. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The catcher.
In now is A.J. Ellis. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swing and a liner. Set to deliver the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
The 1-2. Down the third baseline. Oh, and he fans on it at third. It's down the left field line.
The left fielder, number 2.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jose Perella. As he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 0-1 the count. Slider up that he gets a call on. Turned on down the line, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here it comes, 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Margot over at second. Ellis at first. 2 out in the inning. This is skied into short left center. Calling for it, Joyce. And that ends the inning. Friars forced to settle for just. Dinelson Lamet will come on and pitch for the 7th time here this spring.
Number 64.
Now at the plate, Matt Joyce. He reached on a single in his first try. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Well, ball 3, and listen, the Oakland A's right now would love to get this leadoff guy on any way they could. They would love a leadoff walk.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Galvis has it. And that's out number 1.
Now batting.
Next will be the designated hitter, Steve Lombardozzi. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-0. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. The 1-1 home. Hit back up the middle. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Up next for Oakland, catcher, John Begley.
Digging in now, Josh Begley. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. So stepping in, Matt Chapman. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a liner. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Dustin.
So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Dustin Fowler. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Margot's under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. A's strand a couple. They lead it 2-1. Digging in and looking for more, Carlos Suarez. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And he lays off for ball 1. So 1-1. Taken, strike 2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a 4.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Here's another 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
Good break to that one, and he's in command, 0-2.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
The 0-2 once more. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Chopped weakly to the left. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So nothing happening this. Brian Mitchell will come on to make his 9th appearance already here this spring.
Number 50, Brian Mitchell.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swinging a soft liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the A's as their leadoff hitter reaches base safely.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is in the air to right. Myers is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Up next for Oakland.
Digging in and looking for more, Matt Olson comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Boy, this guy right here, that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying.
Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Margot going back on it to the track. And a scaling attempt at the wall, but it'll be in vain because this ball is gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center. His second home run of the game. And the A's open it up 4-1 now.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
And that brings up Chad Pinder. Hit well again. Down the right field line. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. A solo shot down the line in right as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
In the job description of reliever, there's no mention of back-to-back homers. But there is a need for short memory. We'll see if he can put those two bombs behind him.
Here's Matt Joyce now.
Left fielder.
As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0 home. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Soft liner to the left side. And now a jump throw against his body. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
For Oakland, designated hitter.
Digging in to try it again, Steve Lombardozzi. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. First delivery to him on the way. This one's flared out toward left. And that's in there, base hit.
Now you got to be frustrated if you're on the mound. You try and go elevated heater right there and blow some cheese by him, and he's able to scramble it and drive it the other way for a base hit. Nice job by the hitter to get the barrel to that baseball.
Into the box, Josh Fedley. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No hits to this point. 0-1, here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Lombardozzi, the runner at first with 2 gone. Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Here now the 2-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Ellis corrals it, and the throw to first ends the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. 5 innings complete. It's the 8th. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Corey Spangenberg comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle.
Pitching for the Athletics, number 66, Ryan Dahl.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Missed with a slider.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Pinder scoops it up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, third baseman, Chase Headley.
Here's Chase Headley. He was a ground out victim last time up. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, that's a well executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got 2 decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high. 1-2. Hot shot down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there were 2 down. Ready for another chance? Manuel Margot. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. 1 run, 7 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Skied into straightaway right. Piscotty's there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They're down 5-1. Jordan Lyles is on his way to the mound now as he'll work in his 8th ball game here this spring.
Jordan Lyles.
First offering on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Perella is in pursuit. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Center fielder, number 11. Dustin.
Up next, the speedy outfielder Dustin Fowler. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a curveball that gets a swing and a miss and makes him look way behind. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Margot ranging back. Still ranging back. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Now batting, shortstop, Marcus
Stepping in now, Marcus Semien. as he'll watch a curveball that bends in there under his hands at strike one. Lifetime versus Jordan Lyles. He's 1 for 3. 0-1 pitch on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Lyles, a 6'4" right-hander who was selected in the first round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Here's the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Line drive to center field, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Now batting.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. This is flared out towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, don't take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he is in to score from second as the throwing mistake defensively came back to factor into that one.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it. But it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in 1 or maybe 2.
Into the box now, Chad Pinder. Here's a ball hit high down the right field line. This ball has a chance, and it is gone. Three-run home run down the line in right, his second of the game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night. But a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I prefer to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
The batter, designated hitter.
Digging in once again, Steve Lombardozzi. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. And this will land foul. Slapped hard the opposite way. Another base hit. How about the game he's putting together? Now 4 for 4 in this one. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Now batting.
I mean, obviously this guy is built to play in the daytime. 4 for 4. You know he's seeing it good right now. These are the days that you remember for a long time.
In now, Josh Fegley. Boy, and here's a drive. Deep left field, and the long ball's going to bite him for the third time today as this one is gone. A home run. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left as they just continue to pour it on here.
Guys, you believe what we're seeing here today? With 6 home runs so far, this lineup is turning in a performance for the ages at the plate.
Yeah, man, you know what, D-Roll, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but, boy, we haven't been disappointed.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and ready once again, Freddie Galvis. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit.
Now, pitching for the A's, number 36, Yusmeiro Petit.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Now the 1-0. Popped high in the air. Fegley is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting.
In now is A.J. Ellis. In previous matchups with Yusmeiro Petit, he's 0 for 4. Fly ball out toward left center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Matt Caesar will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Here it comes on 1-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. Heading after it is Piscotty. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Padres down in order. They're looking up at a 12-1. Matt Caesar will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Craig Stammen comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. First offering on its way. Up around the face. A fastball that just misses inside. The 2-1 is in there for the second strike.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor.
Hit to short. And there's one down now.
The batter, number 10.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Marcus Semien. He singled his last. Time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. The 1-1 home. Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. A bouncer to the left side. And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Stephen Piscotty. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1.
Oh, that's in.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Myers is under it, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go. Christian Villanueva is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Christian.
Ryan Butcher been summoned from the bullpen.
Number 52, Ryan Butcher.
And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. 1-1 to 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. Next to the plate for the Padres, Eric Hosmer. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. One run, 7 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher. You could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Will Myers is on deck. Full count still. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Joyce is there, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Hunter Renfroe will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one's over for a high strike. 1-1. Hit hard on the ground at first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Hey, he did an amazing job just to be able to get wood on this baseball and drive it through the infield. And that pitch was executed perfectly. Breaking ball down below the zone. Nice job right there.
Hit out towards second. Throw won't get him.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second. And guess what? He bought his battery made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
Chase Headley is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. Bouncer up the middle. Simeon's there. On to first, and the Padres threat goes by the boards as that ends the inning. Padres leave a pair. They're looking up at a 12-1 deficit.
Hunter Renfroe will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Phil Maton enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. First delivery to him on the way. Back up the middle. Galvis towards second. He's got it, and that's the first out.
Up next for Oakland.
Ready for another shot now, Chad Pinder.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch.
A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field. His third home run of the ball game as this lead got even wider.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in one game. We've heard about the hat trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in a baseball game.
Now batting, left fielder, Matt Joyce.
Here's Matt Joyce now as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Missed with a breaking ball. A swing and a miss. He's behind the big curveball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, D-Roll, with that stacked infield on the right side. To hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
Standing in now, Steve Lombardozzi as he rips it on the ground to second. And he'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Next up for the A's, Josh Begley, who went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. Line drive to left. Caesar is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Fly ball heading for the alley. Fowler's in pursuit, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he is into third base with a triple, his 3rd hit this afternoon.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
And that one got a piece of him. Standing in, A.J. Ellis. And they're runners at the corners now. Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
1 ball, 1 strike to count.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
2-1 to count. It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Matt Caesar is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Takes this the other way to right, and a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. Galvis is on his way home. And he is in at third with a 2-run triple. So coming to the plate, Christian Villanueva. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. And Jarrett Martin answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one.
Jarrett Martin.
And now a bluff here as he'll just make sure nothing's cooking over there at third. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Caesar stands at third with 1 gone in the inning.
Nope.
Slider just off the black there, and it's to 2-1 now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Oh, and he misses it. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. In to score, the runner from third. The relay throw, and he's safe.
Now batting.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. 3 runs already home here. That misses. 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. Piscotti on his horse makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home, and he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly. Bigging in for his second at-bat, Hunter Renfroe, a base hit in his first trip. And he takes ball 1. The 1-1 home. Now it's swinging a ground ball. This should do it. And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over. 13-5 at the end of all the action. Oakland led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Frankie Montes gets the W on the mound. Luis Perdomo worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that's it for us.